Oh, hello everybody. Getting set up. Here I'm live. Hey, so welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. We are in Amphoreus, and we're going to continue where we left off. Multiplayer now. First, we got something we'll check out. Compensation. Your bug compensation. Yes, multiplayer mode. Let's see. See what this is. Steel Slammers event. Pin. Need to try it out a little. You try this out a little bit later, but let's go back to the story. What? It's a point of view. Let's go over here and see what happens.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysiae. I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the.
Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching Teaching assistant Miss Hyacinth is truly Professor Anax's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My mission is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphoreus' heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadows from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not have heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hyacinth,
Hey, what are you doing here?
expect to see you again in the grove. Pylon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aguila. Boy, are you here too?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the Rainbow Bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove.
Bridges since retrieved the core flame of Aguila. Taking such a wild ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
Collects me as myths and research as at times as I can. Everything by Amphoreus is a very valuable addition to our database when we get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it, there's a lot I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
Just thinking the same thing, the grove is fraught with danger right now. Extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Okay, let's see where she wants to go next. Little pet down. And the ghost.
The chromocopter is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
Back here. Go. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, chromocopter. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chromocopter and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Let's give her peace. Okay, she summoned the spirit.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is said to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
Vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Or how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Big Ghost's priest. Practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. As long as I have spirit water with me and can use those techniques to carve a path.
I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Here to currents in my home, the waters of Amphoreus are rather untamed. And doing the waters wasn't easy, but I got the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gave form from this technique. It was a ritual bastion, likely let one person through. And as Fagosa's priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You come back through the vortex once you met your ancestor spirit. Lil Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
After raucous steps in a frenzied dance, a word celebration hides a world of heartbeat. Spirit water reveal the way! Lagging.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises, but this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual lesson. Wait, is Lady Treeby here too? And who is that next to her? Oh, I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Saifi? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Saifi. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Saifi.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaya in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby. Before I go, got a little gift for you.
Well, didn't be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Saifi. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphoreus.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Siphy cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Siphy's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Yeah, let's go see the Vortex of Genesis.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Should we give her privacy or should we converse? Doing a conversation.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's Flame Chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Excuse me.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history.
Sorry about that. Well,
And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos Heir's flame-chased journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios? Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty? As fellow pillars of Amphoreus, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaia made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaia? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time, and lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yes. the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head-on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ektra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you?
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. This can somehow sense a hit of sadness. Brief
You've always
words.
been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum
Lord
Kremnos.
Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
That message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with his battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Kremnonian war she fought against?
Was Lord Gradaros.
Huh? Yet you still saved his life even though he took your family?
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kratos took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kratos must have done that to become a better man.
Takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Okay, let's let it from far. Let's give her peace.
For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged.
Yeah, I don't want to get to,
A century of the Chrysos
give her
War
privacy.
plunged the nations into chaos and decay until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliver. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder. Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens. The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge. back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Sorry about that. Go back to our POV. We're in Duncloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Finan. Let's go talk to him.
Let's go talk to Finan.
I know this is a big ask, Namazune. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Hey, so, a pink puppy woke me up. Never show up late for important things. Well, maybe we'll go back and grab a quick nap. Let's go take a nap.
Since you're here, make yourself comfortable. You can take a nap while we're waiting for everyone else. Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphoreus from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
A day in the ground feels like 10 years in the sky. That's assuming we could fix the car. Sincerely, I'll miss you all. I'm supposed to be reincarnated as a Titan. We be.
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova.
Those are the Titan one.
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers, that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
It's about 10 and 12 time now, so we'll totally open the champagne.
I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung...
Yeah, true. Where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphoreus.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphoreus as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by
right back.
Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the two warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands! endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Damn, returned. Quite the flatterer, aren't you? Like you mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of the guest.
Choking up.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4932 of the Light Calendar. 1062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
Okay, let's go to the mission target. Get this over with. There.
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. I hope the Chrysosaurs triumph.
All that's left of them.
Bring light to this dark. To be immortalized in song.
They'll surely seize the core flame of sky.
Our elevator.
Thanks for waiting, Dunhung. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. That this trailblazing expedition can make even Aquavili jealous. We'll go home as soon as this battle finishes. Such an exciting adventure, Mars will be crying with jealousy. This trailblazing expedition is about to end perfectly. Arch jealous.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day. Hyacinth, it's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Skyfolk once divided into many tribes. The Sunfolk worshipped the sun. The Rainfolk were devoted to storms. And the Winterfolk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years. Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience. The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Seleucus stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the Flame Chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends? Our turn to challenge a titan.
Yes. What we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Seleucus' frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Where's she going, Ian? Was her attack really that high?
After driving the
I'd
enraged
choose
Titan
it.
to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the eye of Amphoreus forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Hey, let's go see what this is. Through the doors.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Here we go.
Right. I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphoreus' sky. And any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The Sky Priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
What's the appropriate resolution? Got it. A wireless theme park.
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look.
Let's go look at this device. How about it? Got any leads?
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Leave it to the demigod of time. Count on you, Mem.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Guess we have to go talk to the people. Ghost. Talk to the ghost.
Arrogant sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect. But Aquila, you that shaped the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark cloud. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe, but we should write this clue down first.
Yeah, avoid the dark clouds. Hey.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds.
Yeah.
The god's choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe, awaken. Celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural.
Correction.
And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You! What are you trying?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above. Me,
oh boy. Oh boy.
What a terrifying memory.
True.
Internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine, and plotted their retaliation.
Common story everywhere. People are truly ignorant. Blame lies squarely on the Titan's shoulders. People are truly ignorant. Not surprising when we live in a world with literal gods that you could see.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
I'm curious which side won. Resistance did nothing wrong.
There's
That
nothing
won.
but empty silence here. I fear there were no winners.
Hero Celiosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the celestial mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Yeah, let's go wake up the mural.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of the manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Would this affect Akuma?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akuma's light comes from the Dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather in the mural. Ah, there! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. It's a westbound tunnel to the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Okay, let's go. No, can't. Go. That huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk. The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
Mechanical simplification is the future. No fun if there's no challenge.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
Okay, let's go. I'll put this one. Turn point. Direction the arrow and the compass. Guessing the rings have to be lined up. And shapes.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Where are we? This thing, oh, you have to line up with this.
I think this should be right.
A new route.
Look, the rainbow bridge has appeared.
Well done. Now we can cross. Hey, careful!
God, that's that Emmy. Is that a boss? Is that a memory?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Hyacinth! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your go.
It's Fall of the Beast.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions.
Got to
Solibus
it.
and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Time to take the elevator. Fast.
Lady Lunibus? Is that you? Can you hear me?
Disappears.
I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to
That's
complete her mission. That's another one?
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive, but it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunibus, aren't you? Then that corrupted being before us must be Lord Solibus. Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once your comrade, wasn't she? Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunibus, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
Wonder how much you understood. Words are done. Time for the bat to do the talking. We need to show mercy. Just use a bat.
Can't be avoided. But we do not do this for destruction. We do this for salvation.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
So we guess we have to battle it. Affected by the weather. So if the temperature increases, it'll take on burn damage.
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black tide
Ow!
and return to your senses.
Oh wow, big word taking the burn damage. Can you stop?
Let's try it this other way. Step aside. I have no
Can't do anything.
Dragon. Rise.
Sure.
Don't worry about me.
Ow.
I think something bit
Got
me.
his ultimate. Use it.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Those things. Ow.
I wish not to use this strength.
Oh,
Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
Okay, we're not doing well here at all. And great.
Wanna knock me down? It's not that easy.
And really great. Can you stop? How many turns are you gonna take?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Gibberish.
Truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
And we're toast.
Not now. This.
And there we go. Trying to bring our team back. Their relics. Man. Trailblazer. And try us again. Our levels are full. May not go well, but try again.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive!
Thought earlier.
Lord Solobes,
They have the same. Okay. Can you guys stop?
and return to your senses!
How many turns are you gonna take?
Let's try it this other way.
Try some.
Do it all!
Young man.
Step aside. I have no interest in the times now.
Go in.
Cloudbearing dragon.
We're out of skill points, so I can't heal. Ow. Oh boy, this is not good. Okay, so I took out two of our.
Down. It's not that easy.
Heal me, then take me down. Okay, this is not going well at all. Just be hated. Hands. Use your burst. So we can bring them back, but we can't.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
He is healing. Ow. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Never mind. Dino de mio. Guess I'll need to continue. We gotta level these guys up. Relics. Where's next? May have to do. Let's see who fit. Give out a shielder. And you. We'll be taking a detour. Let's get his give him level 7. So looks like we'll be going to Stagnant Shadow. Start the challenge. Trying to level up her character.
Let's try it this other way. Clemency? Never heard of it. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
fish are a pain. Advantage. Broke the fish immediately.
Target specimen sighted.
This food.
The time is now.
Commencing research. Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me. I sense a storm.
I think something bit me.
Ow.
Is this how it feels to be in...
Step aside. I have...
Relax. Deep breaths.
Breaks over.
We got eliminates bird. His ultimate. And the fish are back. Great.
Delve hidden moon. World-closing dragon. I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise.
So there we go. That's enough for me. Buy more. Be right back though. Yeah, I have returned. I give him the 5 materials to send him. Okay. Get you level 70. Can. I'm doing level 2. Level 3 and 4 are pain.
Let's try it this other way.
Heaven's surge. Celestial dragon.
Commencing research.
Hey, Dan Hang, use your ultimate.
Revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Fish down. No, it's not. So we're gonna barbecue it. Great. This one's gonna cook us too.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Clemency, Never heard of it.
Or
Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me.
use her burst while you're at it.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Not threat.
Don't.
Cloudberry Dragon. Rise!
Use his ult. Use his ult.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Oh boy. Go. Ow. Use Trailblazer ult.
Trust me.
We can do anything!
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven surge.
On.
Celestial dragon.
We have to do this one more time. One more time.
Let's try it this other way. Heaven surge. Cloudberry dragon. Rise!
Target specimen sighted. Excuse me,
This is
coming through.
tap. Not damaged. Now we are.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
One.
Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
Remember that.
Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths.
Don't worry about me.
Ow. Stop it. Dish her back.
Heaven surge. Cloudberry dragon. Rise!
Not for long. His burst.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Oh boy, now he's
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for
for him, please restore him. I will restore him too.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Not threat.
Ow. Oh great. So we took out that one. This should give us a chance to load them up. Go to our character screen. For Luna. Send him, finally.
The unrest within me seeks an escape.
Level 70. It is horns. Curious. Yeah. Let's try this. See what Pulse 70 ability eliminate do.
Let's try these other scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon. Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Ow.
Is this how it feels to be? Remember that!
Step aside. I have no interest in... I wish not to use this strength. Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Now's my chance.
What's it about? What do we need to pull you up? Cool. There's one thing I want to see. Go to the Control Express from. Right. Sparkle, of course. Let's see. Here. That's shower. Here's doing some. I'll walk an elephant inside. That's on. Do that. After didn't use for slowing equation. With this thing. This. Wait. See with this. Back to university.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Good evening, my dear. Such a Zilring reunion. Being able to cross paths again and again in this vast universe seems to really have a special bond. Someone help us. Fool has snuck in. So are you a classmate or professor? We know each other? Your humor, as always, is truly comforting, my dear friend. No, wherever there is laughter, there I will be. Besides, I have invested in a project here in Panconi already. That's a game called Legend of the Galactic Baseballer. Thanks to their excellent test results, players have been eagerly waiting the next installment. So much hard work from the dev team, the official version has finally launched for the public. Legend of the Galactic Baseballer sounds kind of sus. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh well, the story plays a bit of homage to a bat user became famous through the cosmos. You know it's based on reality with a pinch of fantasy, a bit of absurdity thrown in. Believe me, you love it. Optimize and iterate the overall project based on the beta while adding expanded gameplay features. The hub for young talent, Paperfold University is naturally one of our primary launch locations. Now the console for Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King is right in front of you. Want to give it a go? Can you tell me about the game? You think in the test version, the story goes like this. Little hero bids farewell to their hometown and embarks on an endless venture about crossing the cosmos, seeking consolation, whispering ball bat. And their cunning tricks at Duke, the righteous baseball is caught off guard and falls into a black hole that connects to countless whatever. It's still playing demo version. Of course, after all the demo version, the game all holds special places at heart. Maintenance. Okay. Let's see what this is. What this is. Hey, I'm the baseball roaming the galaxy. Are you ready to embark on our adventure? The shooting star sent a word that the Black Cloak Demon King rules the cosmos and is in control of the ultimate bat that everyone dreams of having. To find this bat, I decided to leave my home and travel to countless planets, embarking on prolonged journeys to find the treasure. What's worse, to prevent this evil reign from being shaken, the cunning Demon King shattered the bat and thrust its pieces to the minions. Sounds to be a tough journey, but don't underestimate the Galactic Baseballer. Definitely defeat the Demon King and reclaim the ultimate bat. Okay, let's depart on our ship. See what this is. Okay, so it's a oh, it's a Prowl characters.
Don't fight too hard, so I can go home early.
We got her. Cypher, Sparkle.
Please, allow me to pursue
And
this problem. Oh, a weakness.
Let's make it quick.
Force.
Amateur.
7 waves. Ow.
Thinking of taking advantage of me. Let me have a go.
Let's see what Cypher's ultimate
Our
is.
play session is over. Like everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'll go easy.
Let's see what Sparkle does.
Let's go.
What her all is.
Hide in 1,000 places in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Rules are made to be broken.
Hold up. That one.
You can't run. Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, let's go with 7-colored baseball. What's this one?
Time to cleanse the filth. Wouldn't you agree?
It. Shield.
The truth
Or
burns
burst.
clear as a flame.
Swing game.
Everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Here's the deal. Don't fight to instead. We'll take it up.
It.
You can't run. Yeah!
How about we dissipate both body and mind?
Pure.
Baseball. Baseball. Dizzy. This one. The enemies.
Thinking of taking advantage of me, are you?
Why don't you stay and play for us?
What? Chest. Just come back to this. Yeah, because I'm thinking in the dream. Go back to where it's long. Back to the thinking in this stream here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be continuing this. Hopefully we'll get to defeat those enemies their day. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Nothing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.